I'm sitting here with Menno Beker, an outstanding European serial entrepreneur and advisor to startup and growth companies. So Menno, we talk about building a great team and finding the right people, but why is that important? And if it is important, how do you build a great team?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? First of all, what is a good team? I think it's important for a CEO or people, founders, to discover first what are their weaknesses. Right. So what are the topics they're really not good in? And normally what you do, I think, is, and those are the qualities of really good CEOs, is discover, if I'm not good in these areas, how can I make sure that I get the right people in who do those things what I'm not good in?
Right.
And
do you see people being honest enough to admit their weaknesses?
No, but you will see it after a while. You will see that real entrepreneurs, they will hire the best in the world to grow their business, and they accept that they are leaders. They are really good in creating teams and creating the next step, but they're not good in, for example, sales. They're not good in sales, they're not good in finance, they're not good in HR, right. But they're good in all the topics on a minimalistic way. They know how to run it from a holistic view, and that's how they do it. And I think that's something you can see in pretty much every successful company, is that quite often they're small teams, not large teams, it's small teams, 4 or 5 outstanding people. They trust each other for a long time. They have a strong CEO, and the CEO knows exactly how to run the business with the 5 guys or 6. And most of them, they're guys and girls involved. And what I've experienced is those guys and girls go to different companies after they leave again as well, and they are successful in that company as well. It's what you've done as well. It's about building teams.
Right. Yes, very much. And how soon do you know, if you meet a new person, how soon do you know if it is a great fit and a great person?
So what I do normally is, if people ask me, for example in Ecomee, what I did in Ecomee is I went in and I didn't tell anybody I was in. I went to a couple of events, I went into the company, and I figured out what kind of people are they, how does the structure work, how are these people working together. And because nobody knew exactly who I was and what I was doing, you get different stories. People tell you different stories. People tell you more insights than they maybe will give you if they know who you are. And based on those stories, you can relate it back to the guys and say, okay, but I discovered this, and this. So in some cases, you can also say, after doing your due diligence, as a board member or as a CEO, I think this company is really not good, so I'm not going to do it. And that's different.
Okay, so in summary, you're saying a CEO must know not just his or her strengths, but also weaknesses.
Yes.
And then you say that when the CEO builds a team, the people who come on board, they also have both strengths and weaknesses.
Exactly.
And you have to leave it.
But the difference is between a CEO and all the others are that a COO is a COO, and he's bloody good in being a COO. And a CFO is most of the times a CFO. He's never going to be a CSO or a sales guy. He's going to be the CFO. So those jobs are more easy, and you know what's really good in the market, or you will discover by asking your friends and family who's really good. And in the market you will find the right people. I think the most difficult thing for young entrepreneurs and startups, and even past the startup phase, is accepting that if you want quality, there's a price tag on that quality. And what we're not doing is we're not evaluating that price tag on the right values. We think that we can get the right price out of our own system. We think, and sometimes it's really smart to go and look abroad and figure out who's abroad, so not in your own country, but in different countries, because in a lot of cases, building a team is also building an enterprise team, building a team who is capable of growing your business outside. Because I don't believe I will never enter a company anymore who has the focus of being a leader in a country. No, they need to become the leaders of the world.
Wonderful. Thank you, Menno. Great advice to startup CEOs.
Thank you.